So I guess in January I'll tell you what I got for Christmas. In my next Let's Play, which I'm not announcing yet, and I'm not confident I remember the order very well. I forgot to check. Ooh, this is interesting. Loose one coins. Yes, that's what I wanted. That's what I was asking for. Thank you. This is exactly what I wanted. So you have to make sure not to crash out pretty much the entire track, or your coins will reset. And we get the boring background again. This might be the final race. And I don't want to be bored by the visuals. It's like A Link to the Past not having final dungeon music. Oh my god. I can't believe we missed that first coin. Oh! Oh, I think certain coins have the statues, I guess. I'm not positive, though. This is exciting. Oh my god, this is a good final track, assuming it is. If not, I'm excited to see what's next. Alright, this isn't so bad, but it's going to be pretty awful with other racers here, dodging all this stuff. Oh, I like how there's 2 zeros in front of the counter, as if anybody is ever going to get 100 coins. Oh, so you slow down no matter what, unless you hit the ramps. I don't know how I didn't get that before. Why are some of the coins not counting? Hitboxes are so weird. Alright. Alright, we got this. Ooh, no, we don't. Ooh, this is a good track. This is such a good track. And I wish they had kept it as dirt and not or mud, not water. Why is it water? Why would water slow you down? Why would you make it blue, guys? It made much more sense. Because it's a dirt bike track that there would be mud. Not just random puddles of water in these odd looking, like they're put there on purpose, you know, places. Unlike the first game where it's like, oh yeah, the mud's there, that's what we want. We want it there, but we didn't put it there. It feels weird. Again, still talking so much about the first game, like you guys have seen it, but I know you haven't. Well, I mean, I'm sure you have if you're watching this probably, but, you know, I haven't talked about it on the channel before. I mean, technically, yes, but those old deleted Let's Plays are not canon to LP Master 6 lore. They're not part of my core catalog like the Beatles. Like their BBC stuff is not. Thank God, because it's so boring to listen to. Their Live at the BBC album, oh, sucks. It sucks. Okay, a lot of the Beatles' early stuff is just boy band stuff. Their albums are good thanks to George Martin, but their concerts sound abysmal. They're just like, most of the audio is just women screaming for the Beatles. Why? They're except for Paul, they were all ugly then. George doesn't look bad. John and Ringo are pretty ugly, you know. Not too ugly, but, you know, Paul looks fine. Paul looks good. George looks okay. Other than that, like, why? Why were they screaming for the Beatles? John Lennon beat his wife. And they're all like, oh, we love you, John! I don't understand it. Not saying he was a bad guy, because, you know, he apologized for that. Stopped beating his wife. Then cheated on her. And, she came home to find Yoko Ono in her bathrobe. After he sent her away, John sent his wife away on a vacation just so he could invite Yoko Ono over and, you know. And then, of course, they got a divorce. But nobody ever... John Lennon deserved to be canceled, alright? Not now. He had a redemption arc, I think, but then his music wasn't as good. I thought I was going to crash in the little, not cutscene, but transition there and lose my super. I don't know if that happens. I don't know if that can happen, but I'm going to drink some water while we wait. Man, I really wanted to finish that water. Oh well. Alright, can we kill you? Yes. No, stop. Alright, this is our chance. This is our chance. Alright, now... Oh, no! Oh, he changed lanes at the last second. Oh, you know that makes me PO'd. Oh. Ooh, but we are getting some good coinage from crashing out our opponents. And then we ruin it all. Of course. We just needed one more crash out. Okay, we're good. We're good. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. Oh, that's all I've been saying, but I'm happy with this. This is the challenge I wanted. It just took toward the end of the game. I kind of wish there were more. Instead of all the waiting around for people to finish, which I get it, but I wish they had come out with a cartridge or something. I mean, Nintendo of America was still doing SNES games at this point too, so they could have had a full game of Excitebike Mario Battle on the SNES, but oh well. I'm glad it went to the Satellaview. Gives more value for the Satellaview subscribers. Come on! Oh. This is a close race. Everybody is just right here. God damn it. Oh, you're really going to do this? Jeez. 8th? More like 6th. Suckers! Man, why is it in week 1 and 3 my commentary was, you know, pretty good, and then in week 2 and 4 it just sucks? Alright. Oh man, we didn't get the dash panel. I still don't know what to call those. God damn it! Alright, 2 coins. Good. Good. There's coins up here. No, 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 no. Oh, I really thought I was in front of him enough, but I was wrong. Okay. Coin down here? No, no coin. Yes, there's a coin right there. No, I want the coins. I don't want to crash. Please? Alright, I'm going to have to stop focusing on the coins. It's not doing us any favors. Oh, you know, it's only 10:39, so we might have another race after this. I'm not sure. Ooh, ooh. Ooh. Okay. Alright. Vroom, vroom. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So you guys excited for the winter solstice tomorrow? Darkest day of the year for you northern hemispherians. Not for the, Australia and New Zealand? Right? Oceania and a lot of Africa. And obviously South America. Most of South America are in the southern hemisphere. You don't need a geography lesson. I don't know shit about geography, so I don't know why I'm giving you a geography lesson. I was so sad I missed that coin that I remembered I'm already super. Can you not tell from the... Why did I go down? Why did I go down? Oh. We're on the final lap, too. Oh, we had it made, and then I screwed it all up. Come on, come on. How close are we to the end? Oh, that sucks, dude. We were right at the end. Oh, well. I like the push any button and how it's in English. And jump contest and first challenge. You know, it really helps me out that they put so much of the stuff in, Oh, yes, we finally did it right. They put so much of the stuff in, English. Jeez. Oh, only about 15 more minutes and then you don't have to hear me talk anymore. Oh well, you guys probably don't care either way, right? You love me? Why else would you have watched this far? Are you making yourself watch a run-through of Excitebike Mario Battle? Sorry, Vroom-Vroom. But you don't want to play it yourself? Like, why? Please tell me in the comments. Like, have you played this game? Are you watching this for me? Are you watching this for this particular game? Did you search out this game? I want to know. Oh, that was fast. Oh, I forgot we got a thingy. A trophy. Statue. Now, I said I didn't like that version of the song, but I do. I don't know why I said I didn't. I guess I was just grumpy that the game was boring me and I was disappointed. What game disappointed me? Not that long ago. Oh, yeah, that was yesterday. 1080 snowboarding? 1080 degree snowboarding for Nintendo 64. I couldn't figure out the controls. And I played for a whole 5 minutes before giving up. And that was most of the epic gaming I did yesterday, except for this game. And I played a little F-Zero 99. Well, I already talked about that in part 1 or 2. How do you guys like part 8 so far? Alright, this is it. This has to be the final track. Oh, very difficult. Okay. I'm as ready as I'll ever be, game. Still wish we had the voiceovers. Oh, no, I gotta change headphones. I'm not ready. I said I was ready, but I'm not. It's not like the game cares. Why does it ask if you're ready if you can't respond? Wait, were there even any coins? I didn't see any coins. Are they taking away the mechanic to force you to get good? I kind of respect that, unless they're all at the end. I'd be shocked if they took it out. Oh, but I'm not seeing any. Oh, there's no coins at all. Okay, interesting. So the coins peaked in the last one. You know, that was difficult to get super, but now you can't be super at all. Okay, I like this. See, for the Satellaview games, I don't play them blind. I play a good chunk of them before playing them. But I like the surprise. Because that's what you would get when you'd be playing this legitimately. It's not like you could play it that many times. Of course, they rebroadcast the games every so often. So you could be playing it for a second, third, whatever time. But you were still playing it a limited number. So it's not like kids got to practice much. The only practice you would get is playing actual Excitebike, which I thought about doing, but I thought I'll be good enough. It's not like I actually have to beat it or anything. To complete this game, you just kind of play it. So that's all I'm doing. You know, I'm having a good time. Excitebike 64 is still definitely my favorite, but I don't know. Weeks 3 and 4 have impressed me with this game. Whereas weeks 1 and 2 were a little lackluster. Oh! Nice! Okay. I kind of wish I would have thought about the statues more and, like, tried to find them and shown you all of them, but... Oh, well, who cares? Again, element of surprise. I don't do that a lot on the channel. So, I don't do blind playthroughs. At least yet. I think someday, for, like, third-party games, I will. But for main Nintendo games, I'd like to be as knowledgeable as possible, because that's my shtick. You know? Because everybody has to be that way. Stemming back to Chugga Conroy starting to tell neat facts, everybody's like, I gotta tell everybody neat facts. So I'm always spitting neat facts at you. I find some good facts, though, you gotta admit. I think one of my favorite facts on the entire channel so far is about the training mode character in Star Fox 64, because I didn't know it before my research. I hope that surprised a few people that watched it. I'm sure some people got bored with the long opening of that game. Oh, that was so stupid on my part. Oh yeah, if you're going slowly enough, you just kind of pass over them, and you don't actually have to do a wheelie. Kind of like a speed bump, you know, in a car. And I guess a motorcycle. I don't know, my dad really wanted me to get a motorcycle because he was into motorcycles. I was only 10 or so when he had his motorcycle. He had them a lot before I was born, but he got another one. And we would go for rides on his motorcycle, and that was fun. I don't think I'd be able to do that now for the same reason I hate roller coasters and driving with the windows down. I just can't do that sort of thing anymore at all. But he kept telling me, you got to learn how to ride a bike, son. You got to learn how to ride a bike so you can ride a motorcycle. And I'm like, you gave away my bike. What do you want me to do? And I didn't want to tell him I didn't want a motorcycle at all. Then he went to Iraq, came back, and had a motorcycle wreck the next day. He sold his bike after that. He couldn't ride it anymore. But he was fine. I mean, he was in the hospital for a while, but... I mean, he's fine now. I don't remember if he had to have surgery, though. I don't know. I was going to the hospital at like 2 a.m. in Memphis, which is like between 2 and 3 hours from where my parents live, I think. I never know the exacts. We just kind of round for the whole area, but, you know... that was the first time and only time I have ever tried coffee. Because I don't sip things. I take giant gulps, and it was extremely hot, so I spat it all over the table of the cafeteria, and there was nobody else there. It was 2 a.m., so we just kind of moved tables. My whole extended family was there. Except my grandma. I don't... Maybe she... No, I don't remember. She was old, so... I don't think she wanted to get out at 2 a.m. I don't remember. I wish I could remember that better, but I can't. We are doing horribly. Oh! I'm so stupid. This is where you get coins. You can still be super by making your opponents crash. That is genius. Oh. It's a shame we're in last place, though, and we're gonna probably stay in last place. My goal is to make it at least 7th. Of course, another goal is to get super at least once, but I don't foresee that happening. Because this is hard. This is what I was looking for in this game. But I'm distracted talking about my dad's motorcycle accident. But he was like, oh, in Tennessee, you can get a motorcycle license when you're 14. And I was like, oh, that's a terrible, terrible idea. I don't want one. They're terrifying death traps, and I can't ride a bike. Like, everybody I know that's ever had a motorcycle has had at least one wreck. Like, I know multiple people, like family, friends, not intimate, you know, people I knew intimately, that have died on motorcycle wrecks. And then all their friends will still get back on the motorcycles and just keep riding, and then they all just keep dying. It's horrible. I don't understand why you would still want to be on a motorcycle after that. Like, personally, I just don't get it. You know, I'm not a thrill-seeking man. I don't like driving with my windows down because it reminds me of how fast I'm going. Last time I got on a roller coaster, I didn't have fun. I was terrified. I knew nothing bad was going to happen, but just the physical sensation of going that fast was horrifying. Whew, I don't like it. I didn't like driving. Oh, I overheated! Does that take away your coins? No, it doesn't. Okay, cool. Come on. Yes. 2 more, 2 more, 2 more. We can do this. We can do this. I don't even care if I win. I just want to get super. You know, like, no! I give up. I give up. I completely give up. What? Why didn't that give me a coin? Do I have to be going fast? Oh, I didn't get the panel. Come on. This is the worst gameplay ever. Oh, I guess that ends my motorcycle story. And you know, I really wanted to ride with him that day too, for whatever reason. I don't know why. I just really wanted to ride with him. I guess I missed him and wouldn't admit it to myself while he was in Iraq. You know, fighting for the country. For the National Guard. And... you know, I didn't like him much when I was a kid because of the way he treated animals. And I made that very clear to pretty much everyone I knew. And I regret this to this day. This was horribly mean. But I remember I was in 5th grade when he left. And I had a friend tell me, I'm so sorry, you must be so worried, and you know, about my dad going to Iraq. And I said, I don't care. I hope he dies over there. God, I hope he never hears that. I was such a mean little shit. We didn't have the best relationship, but God, it was far from that bad. He hadn't even killed my cats yet. Oh, that's not true. He did kill a lot of cats. And he yelled a lot for no reason. But there's no need to get into this. He wasn't, like, horribly abusive or anything by any means. I mean, maybe a little, with the traumatizing me and my sisters by killing cats. And he didn't do this with me, but he did with my sisters. He would kill cats and just bring the dead bodies inside to weigh them. Like a game, like hunting. He killed the neighbor's cats, and I didn't know that until my neighborhood friend told me. He was like, yeah, your dad killed my cat. It's like, oh, I'm sorry. So he wasn't well liked in the neighborhood when we were kids. I'm sorry. This is not a tangent I need to be going on in public. I mean, I guess it doesn't hurt anything. It's not like, you know, my family's going to see this. But you get the picture. You get why I would be uncomfortable with this knowledge being out there. Not that I think anybody's going to tell my dad. Alright, here we go. Final bonus game, and then we're done. And we're out of here. And I get to eat spaghetti and go to a birthday party, and I'm going to be late. It's 11:14. Depending on how long it takes me to eat spaghetti. I already fed the cats, so that's good. Just got to eat spaghetti and leave. Yeah, I'm going to watch my old Super Mario All-Stars while I do that. Whew. And then it's back to work tomorrow, and hopefully, we'll record fucking Star Fox 64 multiplayer tomorrow, but I guess you'll already know the answer to that, huh? God knows when these are coming out. Reminder, this is being recorded December 20th. If this series isn't finished by the end of the year, I'm going to be pissed. This was a fun little hangout and talk let's play over some simple gameplay. I like this. This is classic Black Box NES gameplay. You know, it's nice. I'm quite a fan of Excitebike. It's not that great, but it's fun. It'll pass the time, and that's all you can ask a video game to do. I don't feel like I've wasted my time, except for maybe Stadium 2 was boring as hell. They could have ramped up the difficulty a bit more. Again, the visual variety was very lacking. I like the updated graphics, but they missed the mark on what made you not bored in Excitebike by the different color palettes. That really makes all the difference in a game as simple as this. Damn, this one's hard. Well, that's what I want. So don't complain if something's difficult, if that's what you've been asking for the entire experience. Oh, we're so close. I bet you can taste it. During the credits, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you. And I'm going to tell you good what my next Let's Play is. And I might have to edit it and change it because I could be wrong. That was a nice wheelie through the booze. Yeah, that wasn't very good. Oops. Ow. Did you hear my finger, my knuckle pop? Sorry if that I know that grosses out a lot of people. Just like dry skin. It's this conversation all over again. Come on. Give me the ending. Give me... Please tell me it's not the Wario money thought screen with Mario going, huh? Alright, I'm not going to cut this out. We're going to be in suspense together. Here we go. It is. Why? Why does Wario have a 4? Because he's player 4? Is that, did we have different numbers? See, I should have used him because he's 4 for week 4. I'm sorry, Wario. You got fucked in this Let's Play. I like the commas in Japanese fonts. They just look nice. They feel backwards, but they look nice. And here we go. Alright, everybody. You can go look at old videos and add the scores together. Let's go to those credits. Of course, you've already seen them, so what's the point? I think the credits were because they were so far apart. See, what's that say? Excitebike Boon Boon Mario Bateru. Yeah, no stadium. So, Excitebike Vroom-Vroom Mario Battle. There we go. You saw it right there. Confirmed. You're going to have to take my word for it, though. Oh, my accent. Like, I'm not trying to do an accent, so I hope that's not considered offensive or anything. So I'm just saying Japanese. I don't know why that would be offensive, but I found out the term English is offensive to some people and not to others. I don't know. I can see that. Like, it's not making fun of a particular... I guess it might be considered making fun of Asians in general. But, like... I think it's funny when... Especially, the funniest thing to me is when, like... I'll be in a Mexican restaurant picking up food for an order, and then just some white woman will look at the server or the manager or the cashier or whatever and just say, gracias. It's like, oh wow, way to show you know some of their world. You fit in with them. Like, shut up. Like, it's so... Like, Oh, this is such a pessimistic way to look at it, but it's like that feels pretentious. So that's the only reason, because I make fun of those white women who say gracias in the Mexican restaurants to the staff. That's the only reason in Japanese restaurants I don't say stuff like, I'm always tempted to say, what is it? I can't think of it unless I'm in the moment. I don't know, like sumimasen if I'm in the way of them, just to be like, yeah, I know a little Japanese, but I don't want to be like that. Sumimasen is excuse me. There's another big one. I can't remember. Oh well. I don't understand why the song cuts out and comes back here for an ending. It's a little awkward of a transition, but Yoshi is nowhere on this screen. Yoshi had no story prominence. Not canon! And Wario's buttons are yellow now. Interesting. So it's only the other artwork. Because they got Mario and Luigi's, right? See, these look pretty modern. These are modern renditions. Even though in like BS Mario USA, they looked off. Of course, I know they were trying to feel like 1988 again. But at the same time, you know, there's just that much of a difference between 96 and 97 because BS Mario USA was at the same time as, in development at the same time as Mario 64. So we really hadn't made the modern switch yet, even though BS Mario 2 came out a little after Super Mario 64. But you guys don't care about this, do you? Am I going to cut the video off now? I believe so. I believe I am going to do that. Because we're not getting the black screen this time. We already got our scores, so I'm LP Master 6. I will see you in another Satellaview game, I think. Cut it. Okay. Let's cut it right here and put it on the screen if this is not the right game. So, just in case, goodbye. I'm LP Master 6. And I will probably see you in BS F-Zero Grand Prix 2 Practice. Not the full game. A different practice version that's got some of the game. But I'll see you then. Goodbye.